Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Dr. Temi Talks. So hi guys, my channel is going to be about medicine, lifestyle and travel. Those are three things I love to do. And I just thought, my first video would be nice to introduce myself a little bit, and then also mainly to talk about COVID-19, so the impact it's had on me as a medical student who's now a doctor. Still feels really weird saying that, by the way, because it's happened all so soon. But my graduation is not quite how I expected it to be. So my expectation versus reality due to COVID-19 are totally different. So let me tell you about my final year. So actually we've done our finals. I've sat my finals, I've passed them, yay, in January. But we have like different placements and projects and different things we have to still do in order to complete our studies overall. So I was in the middle of doing a project and I just come back from the Isle of Man, where I did like a placement there, and then I was doing a project at the moment, and then they were like, stop going, COVID-19, it's happening. So yeah, and long story short, we were then graduated early because of the impact that COVID-19 was having overall. So no placements, everything had to stop. We were graduated early. That was really weird to like be like, oh, you've now finished, you're now doctors, all of you are doctors. I had a graduation party planned actually, but that's a different story. But yeah, so in terms of finishing early and graduating, and then so what's happened since then really is I applied for a job, an interim role, which is an FY1 job, which is like foundation year. So in medical, when you do medicine, you finish, you graduate, you do 2 years for the NHS called Foundation Year 1 and Foundation Year 2. And an interim FY1, you basically do what an FY1 does, but you're just doing, it's like an interim role, a temporary role until you start your actual job. So this was optional, we weren't forced to do it. I kind of only really heard about it when Matt Hancock was like, we've got 5,000 or something so medical students coming to join the front line, and I was like, oh, so this is happening then. Because at that point, it wasn't quite sure about whether we would get our GMC registration before then and stuff like that. And I applied for the job and I got the job. So I expected to finish medical school, go on holiday, and then start my job in August as an FY1. But because of COVID-19, what has happened now instead is that I've actually graduated early, and then I'm working as a doctor, interim role at the hospital up until July time, and then I start my work in August. So I kind of expected the job to be very much like, we'll go in and just join the front line, and we'll just be thrown to the front line and help, and whatever happens. You always see how NHS work is sort of saving lives and lack of PPE and all those kind of things. But I must say that expectations versus reality is a bit different. So the reality of things is that in my hospital anyway, where I'm working, we do have adequate PPE, and staff have been very supportive, very helpful. They know that you're transitioning from being a medical student to being a doctor, and we've not had the full time that we were supposed to have from being a final year medical student, then transition to being a doctor. So they've been great and very supportive in from when we started, we had a really nice sort of couple of days of induction and shadowing. We had induction for 1 week, but we have a couple of days of like where we're actually shadowing on the wards and following around the other doctors and seeing how things work, which has been great and helpful, and just been like a really nice, supportive, relaxing environment and getting used to like the system. So it's been great. I can do another video on like a vlog kind of thing, on day-to-day life of what I do and stuff like that. But without going into details, I'm just talking about what I expected, what I expected versus the reality in this video, and just to introduce myself as well. So the funny thing is, I'm actually working in a specialty that I actually quite enjoy, and everyone thought that I applied for a specific specialty, but I didn't. You just kind of get randomly allocated. So the way that the main role we have is because the doctors that usually work on these wards, they've all been allocated to COVID-19 areas or wards that they need more help because of the effect of COVID-19. So what we do is we come in and we help those areas that have their doctors deployed to other areas. And I must say that it's good to feel useful. It's good to actually be able to do things and, you know, and be involved in actually part of the healthcare team, and in actually, as we're all the doctor rather than medical students, will be on the other side of things now. Weirdly enough, I'm working in the same hospital that I was actually a medical student in. So sometimes they still kind of get confused and go, oh, are you guys still studying? Are you guys still around? But no, actually, we've qualified now, helping, which is a privilege. And I must say that I think everyone's doing really well, being very strong at NHS workers, you know, and actually doing their best to help. And I think it's just been amazing, and I think you appreciate a lot more because the precautions, you know, you have to take and everything, they have really put things in place so that we can also be protected. But there's always a risk with everything, and it's been great. I must say, an amazing way that NHS staff have been working, which has been really good. So my sort of reality in terms of how things have been going, I've been working full time, and it's been really great going in. I do theatre. I've been working in theatres, been on the wards, and you know, for example, when you're on the ward, you do things like discharge letters, you see patients, you go on the ward round, you take bloods, you assess patients as well. So you're very much integrated part of the team, and there's lots of like senior support around, so we go and speak to seniors, and it's really nice how like everything is kind of very structured and supported, so you always know who to look for in case you're not sure about something. And I think why I like this job more than anything else really is because I've missed out on that transition now, because COVID-19 has obviously impacted on us completing the whole year. So this for me, I also see as like a time for me to like learn things, like little things like being able to perfect maybe my blood taking skills, or being able to write on the ward round notes, and those kind of little things I think has been really good. And also like just learning things in more details before I start my work in August. This job has been really good for that as well. So yeah, I've really enjoyed it, and my expectations have been different from the reality of it. We weren't just thrown in the deep end. We're actually quite supported, and you know, there is PPE. I can speak for myself, and you know, the hospital environment I've been in, and I think it's been great so far. So I'm enjoying the learning process. I'm enjoying going to work, and I'm enjoying actually being part of a team that's making a difference, I would say. And it just reminds me of like why I decided to do medicine as well in the first place. Like sometimes I think you can kind of get into this set routine of, oh yeah, okay, I wake up, you know, study this, study that, go to work, go do this. But like once you actually like, sometimes you need things to kind of just reject you and bring you back into like, this is why I've decided to do this. And I think that's what this job has actually done so far for me. So please put any questions you've got down below, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll be bringing you a lot more content with lifestyle, medicine and travel, and other things that, you know, you guys know you want to know more about, or if you want me to do like a vlog like I mentioned about, you know, what I do in my day-to-day life, or if you want me to talk about anything else within lifestyle, medicine or travel, just let me know. But thank you for watching this, and I'll see you guys again soon. Dr. Temi Talks. Bye. See you guys. Bye. Hello guys, hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Hi, welcome to Dr. Temi Talks. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. But give me a little light up on.